right, everybody, welcome back to 4StrokeHearts. Now, today we have something pretty special that just came in. For about $80 or $90, you can get yourself something called a Garmin Glow 2 portable GPS GLONASS. There's a 3 and there's a 1. So, you guys may wonder, what is this? Why did you buy this? Well, I have been looking for a good GPS system to track the times on the bike. On the Mini Moto, I have an Alfano 6. There are also other systems like the Solo 2 and others out there that you can install in your motorcycle, and basically they become like your timer, like your all-in-one timer for about $500. You can find for about $400 the Alfano. But I wanted to do this on a budget. And not only do I want to do it on a budget, but I wanted to be able to switch it between motorcycles. So when you install a Solo, when you install an Alfano, it's pretty much a commitment, and they are pretty chunky. Which is great for your dashboard and you leave it on your bike. But I wanted to have something that I could just take off my bike, put it in my friend's bike, put it in Kira's bike on her other KTM, and just completely swap it as I wanted to. So something, and also small enough. So I'm going to show you a bit of a solution, which is an iPhone 6, very old iPhone 6 or iPhone C, 6C or something like that, a really cheap iPhone. That I bought for $80 on OfferUp, and I bought this for $90. So that's about $190, $170 actually spent on this whole system so far. The iPhone is Velcro to the triple clamp, and I'll show you how I did it. There are two apps that I use. Track Addict, which gives us a lot of good data, acceleration, braking, momentum, all driven by GPS, and also Lit Road Pro. And that one gives you a little bit of less data, but it shows you what you can do better and where you can do better to improve your lap times in different racetracks. It's a very popular one amongst dirt bikers and road bikers when it comes to racing on tracks. So now let's take a look at it. So this little thing comes up with your little USB charger, comes out with your cigarette lighter for your car if you need to, and this is it. A tiny little GPS system. Power on, power off. And what we're going to do is we're going to Bluetooth pair this to our iPhone, and both apps, whether it's the Roadlit GPS or the Track Addict, use your phone's GPS system to begin with, but it's not accurate enough. And as soon as you cover it a little bit, it might be a little bit all over the place. This has a better basically frequency and rate. It basically pings the GPS antennas. It pings the satellites faster. You could have it half a second, every third of a second, every quarter of a second, every tenth of a second. So that way you got more data points, being more precise of tracing your path on the track. What I do is I put the iPhone in the front as a dashboard, and I use this on the tail of the bike so you know, in the tail of your bike there's going to be a good view. If you put it under the bubble, if you put it down there underneath all the lights or stuff like that, you might not get good reception. But with this guy on the tail with a really strong Velcro, which will add another $10 to your budget, you can Velcro the phone to the front, and you can Velcro this to the back, and it's pretty solid and it's really light too. So unless you absolutely eat it and crash really bad, it's not going to fly anywhere else. What I'm going to do in this project is I'm probably, if I really enjoy it using it, I might do a little cutout at the tail of the bike and just let it sink so it's flush with the surface. So if I do crash, it doesn't just fly off all over. I might do that in my KTM and Kira's KTM too. Anyway, let's take a look at it on the bike. Here's the iPhone in place. It's one of these little old iPhones. You can buy it for really cheap. You don't need a SIM card. You don't need anything in there. You just need the iPhone or an Android. You can get it for $20, $30, $40. I just like the size because it was pretty small, and it works really well. And I've basically Velcroed it to the bar. I put too much Velcro on the phone, and I zip tied it for safety, just so it's quote unquote safety wired in there. So what I was going to do is I was going to buy a case for it that has a little loop and safety wire with the loop, and just tie the loop over here, and the phone goes there, and the GPS antenna is going to go right about here. It's going to go here or here. I don't know what was going to be the best bet, because here is going to be on top of the stickers, and it's going to be in front of the GPS of this. I should actually move this, huh? Anyway, or I could actually, wait a minute, I could actually do a GoPro mount and GoPro it there, so I can click it off and on. Interesting. But anyway, I'm gonna open the garage. I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna sync it. So, so that's it on. Okay, so that green light is looking for GPSs. That one is open to be found. Press home to unlock. You all know my password. And now we're gonna go to, let's see, Bluetooth, Garmin Glow. Here we go. Connecting to Garmin Glow. Is it? It's connecting. Yep, it's connected. I'm gonna remove the XGPS because I used to use this system before. Forget the device. Forget the device. Go back. So I've got the Garmin. Garmin connected. It probably hasn't connected to GPS yet. It's green flashing, so it's still looking for a GPS signal. So you gotta have it outdoors basically. I'm gonna pop it here real quick so I can gather some signals. And then we're gonna go to Track Addict. See, I'm gonna take it out of this real quick. Perfect, much better. We're gonna go to our settings. And then we're going to choose GPS. I think is this one, or make sure the GPS BLE units, racebox BLT. Cool. BLE for Bluetooth. Go back. Still looking for signal. But anyway, once you're in it, then your GPS kicks into place. Still acquiring GPS and signal. So we're gonna wait for it to kick in. And that's it, guys. That's what we usually do. I just take it off there, put it in hers. We'll use this, plug it in on and off. And off we go. Cool. Well, that's it, guys. That's it for this solution. I hope you enjoy it. See you at the racetrack.